There. It's another really warm day on the rock. If you guys are out there, pop in and say hi. It is currently 79.5 degrees Fahrenheit with 41% humidity here on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. I'm going to spin this around and we're going to go see what Wendy's up to. She is in the secret garden doing something. Let's go see what she's up to. The bamboo is insane. The secret garden is a special garden here on our island in the North Pacific. So go over here and hopefully my signal doesn't die and we can do a live broadcast of my wife, partner in crime, the artiste right there. We need your approval on this painting. That is a West Coast artist.
A lot of paintings out.
She's done a lot of painting. So that tree right there is that tree up there. They're Pacific Madrona or arbutus trees, and we have a lot of them here. In fact, that willow's getting in the way of those ones, so that's more there. They're beautiful, but that is
right.
Art in the garden. Art in the secret garden.
Art.
What do you guys think of Wendy's art here? She's painting. She likes to paint. She's been painting. Oh, since she was 4?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. I thought maybe you started when you were like in your 20s.
No, I've always been.
No, she's been painting a long
I
time.
was born with a paintbrush in her
She was born with a paintbrush in her. I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. She was born with a paintbrush in her hand. I was thinking of the Who song. She was born with this paintbrush in her hand. So what do you think of that West Coast? And she sells her paintings. All her paintings are for sale. That's West Coast art. Her art gallery's here. She used to have a big art gallery near our main town. That's an art gallery right there. And in that art gallery, smallest art gallery on our island is right here. And she does a lot of cool paintings. And I'll show you inside the gallery here. Gallery. I know it's hard to see. But anyway, that's an art gallery. Everything's reflecting off the windows. So there we go. That's actually a mini art gallery full of her paintings. All right. What are you doing, Kat? You can sit there. So this is what's going on here right now. And it's very warm out. It's just about 80 degrees in the shade. Very warm. So the paint dries really fast. She's using a watercolor. That's a watercolor painting.
No.
See, I don't know much about painting. She's teaching me here.
This one's acrylic.
That's acrylic, the connection. So, yeah, when you look at this, that doesn't really look too much like Canada, does it? When you look at that, you're thinking, there's no way that guy's in Canada. You can see all these palm trees, right? But a certain species of palm trees actually do grow here. But we do all have the native vegetation around us among all the exotic plants. There we go. Reconnect. Those are those could be western hemlock or Douglas fir trees. That is a real West Coast paint on the far west coast of Vancouver Island.
Yeah.
Sometimes she just does it out of her head. Or sometimes she puts a picture beside her and paints the picture.
This one's on my head.
Looks nice. Looking good. Put a whale out there. You could actually have a whale in that picture, like a fin of a whale in the ocean in the background, kind of like a killer whale. You could. It'd be kind of cool, like a little pod, a couple of whales cruising by, like their fins.
Or a sailboat.
A sailboat. I think a whale would be better than that's really.
But then your eye might just go to it.
That's what mine would do. Is that bad? Is that bad to do that?
Yeah, I mean, this way it kind of moves around. You can move around the picture a little bit. You know what I mean?
Well, you could put them behind the trees, kind of hiding.
Mm-hmm.
You put them behind the island, like inconspicuously. Would you guys put a killer whale in that picture? I'd do one jumping and tail flapping. I'd actually put a killer whale eating a minke whale or eating a seal. What do you think, guys? Wouldn't that add to it? Killer whale eating a seal, transient killer whales, a pod of them. Or maybe capsizing a boat. Can you do that?
Morbid.
How about Jaws? Imagine Jaws sticking up. Totally ruined the painting.
Well, I mean,
Jaws sticking up in the
depends
middle.
what you like, right? I mean, some people don't.
Somebody might like that. You guys like Jaws? You ever see Jaws? The shark? I think it's probably good just the way it is. How about put a guy camping on that shoreline there?
How about Sasquatch?
Hey, how about Sasquatch? Yeah, Bigfoot. Bigfoot. Oh, that'd be cool. Hiding somewhere in there, like inconspicuous, and you look, it's like, is there something in there looking at me? And you look close, and you say, oh my God, there's Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
You could, like an image somewhere really tiny, kind of black
Right.
shaded in
Yeah.
the back behind the trees, and you have to kind of look for it. It's like, oh my God, there is a Bigfoot. Kind of like those coins, you know, when you ever see those coins they sell, they have a little Bigfoot thing in them. You have to kind of look for it. There's Canadian coins like that. Should do that. I'd hide one in there somewhere. Looking good. Looking good. So what size is that? A 24 by 18, I think. 24 by 18 canvas. Yeah, it's 24. What a nice place to paint though, eh? Look at this. Look where she's painting. This is like really,
Heaven.
like it's a really nice, it's quiet.
Sweet in heaven.
This is paradise right here in the Pacific. Jasmine's just about done.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kahu, you're in the sun. That's pretty hot. Go in the shade. There you go. There you go, little dog. So Delphi doesn't bother Kahu.
No. Like Tina says, she Delphi when she came.
Walked right over it. I know she walked in the gate right over top of him.
It's kind of funny, you know?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking good. Would you guys put a Sasquatch or a Bigfoot in there? In that painting somewhere? Hide one inconspicuously in behind the trees so you kind of, so your eyes don't get drawn to it, but you like, just kind of find, like, kind of like Where's Waldo? And you kind of spot it after. It's like, oh my God, there's actually there's something in there lurking in that forest. There's a Bigfoot. What do you think? You think that'd be a good idea for her
Why
to
don't
do
I
that?
put somebody pooping in the woods?
You could put a bear crapping in the woods. Have a lumberjack cutting down trees on the other side. Have a clear cut. I'd have a clear cut on the side of that mountain.
Yeah.
Logging. Have a sign that says McMillan Blodell or Texada logging. You hear the little hummingbird. I hear hummingbirds.
I think I'm done.
She's done. What do you think? Should she add more to it? Hear the hummingbirds?
Sometimes you could easily do too much, right?
And it's overkill, so you want to keep
Yeah.
it plain. Then you got to sign your name on it. There's hummingbirds in the timber bamboo there. Hear them chirping? Maybe there's a nest.
Oh yeah, we've had.
Did you take that nest?
No, it should be still there.
Oh, okay. Are you going to take it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'll leave it till.
Okay, as long as it stays.
Right?
Yeah. Looking good.
I'll put a little bit of green in the sky.
No,
I can.
no rainbows.
Because I can.
I don't like rainbows anymore. I used to like them. I did. I used to actually like rainbows until they started pushing rainbows on us.
Right? Right?
I want to go see that hummingbird.
Isn't that nice? Yeah, go see it. I think for now I'm done because I've done quite a bit.
Looks good. She looks good. Painting looks good. What would I?
I've got the other one in the house.
Right on.
This one.
They kind of go together like a diptych.
Oh yeah, yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they could, right? Like it's
You could have a small one on that
actually
side.
very interesting, isn't
It
it?
kind of matches. It kind of goes in with
It
it.
almost could.
It does. It kind of looks like it belongs with it.
Yeah, interesting.
But you can't sell diptychs like that.
You could.
No, there has to be the same size, I think.
Oh, you could do 1, 2, and then have a tiny one here.
Oh, yeah, that'd be weird.
Hey?
Yeah, that'd be you could.
Really?
Yeah, bizarre.
Okay.
Hello, Abstract Tom. What do you think of Wendy's latest art piece? It's that one right there. It's a West Coast art piece. I'm eating. What are you eating? Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. What do you think of that? That's an arbutus. Mac and cheese is yummy. I like it with Frank's hot
I
sauce.
like mac and cheese.
And then there's Wendy's latest. She just painted this one just now. That
Well,
is
I started it yesterday.
Oh, did you? Okay, so that's a West Coast painting.
So I think I'm finished.
Mac and cheese is pretty good stuff. Wendy makes good mac and cheese. She always adds extra cheese. But tonight we're having ribs. Last night we had ribs. She did them in a crock pot. It blends in for the background. It does kind of blend into the background. Look at.
Oh, of the 4 hour.
Yeah, it kind of blends into the garden.
Yeah, really, right?
So, oh, that bubbly was good. That's bubbly water, a blueberry. So this is a arbutus. That's an arbutus tree. Those ones I think are Douglas fir, western hemlock. Mm-hmm. And then there's some smaller ones she did. There's some palms.
Oh, those ones aren't.
And there's some wild erotic art there. So these ones here, that tree looks like a Bob Ross painting. I don't know who Bob Ross is.
Bob Ross.
Do you know who Bob Ross is?
Yeah.
Oh, Wendy knows who Bob Ross is.
Yeah.
She's an artist. She knows all.
Happy little cloud.
It's this one right here. There's an arbutus.
Really
and
I think he died. I think he's not.
And then there's the Douglas fir trees up there, and more arbutus there. And then those arbutus are absolutely beautiful. Those are over 100 feet tall. Look at them. They're big trees. So she loves to paint those most. But you know what I said? Paint some palm trees. Gotta paint some palms. I'm not good at painting. The texture is hard to get down. I guess depends what the paint you're using. She's using acrylic.
Right now I'm doing it, but this is just a thing.
She's doing
This is like an abstract, I guess.
Abstract. Well, that's Abstract Tom. Did you hear that, Abstract Tom? She's doing an abstract right now.
I don't do a lot of abstracts.
That's abstract.
More just playing with shapes. And
See,
colors.
paintings like that to me look like a mess. But people love stuff like that. Like to me, that looks like a freaking mess, like a 3-year-old did it.
I know.
But you can see those in the art galleries. Sometimes they're really expensive. Acrylic paint dries fast, which can be good or bad. And it depends on the heat too, because it's around 80 out here in the shade. So it's drying fast, isn't it? Your paint?
Yeah, fairly fast.
Yeah, so it's drying pretty fast. And she left them out overnight, the paintings. So she sells paintings at the market. She also sells them in her art gallery, which is right there. That's her little art gallery. And she sold a painting last week at the market.
I sold a painting the last 2 weekends.
Yeah, last 2 weekends she sold paintings at the Saturday market. Good. So those will go with her to the Saturday market.
So my goal is that I told you I'm going to try to, hopefully I can sell a painting every weekend.
Yeah, how come paint splattered on canvas is being sold in the museums for millions of dollars? I know. Well, I think it's the people that actually paint it. So is Rembrandt a painter? So Wendy Taylor is not a famous artist, but she's kind of well known here on Salt Spring Island.
Well,
you know.
I don't have a website.
Selling art is a great side hustle. Yeah, she's always done it. She used to have a bigger art gallery when she lived in Ganges, up from Ganges. She had a really nice art gallery. Then she sold her place, and then she came here, and she's got the tiny art gallery now. That's her tiny art gallery, and it's full of painting. That's her art gallery right there. I'll go a little bit farther. Hopefully my Starlink doesn't die on me here. Smallest art gallery. Smallest art gallery on Salt Spring Island. It is surrounded by palm trees. It's a really cool little art gallery. I'm painting my room next week. Well, you're an artist then, Jesse. If you're painting your room, you are an artist. And here's the gallery here. Here's the art gallery inside. Can you see inside? It's pretty cool. Art gallery. Got all her cards and paintings, and it's heated in the wintertime. Yeah, it's pretty funky little art gallery. But hey, Wendy likes to paint. I leave the painting inside the house to her because I don't like painting. It sucks. So you know what? Some people love painting. Wendy painted the whole outside of the house, the inside of the house too. So are you still in North Delta, right, Jess?
Abstract.
Yeah. And I know Abstract Tom's in the Windy City. You know where the Windy City is? You don't know where the Windy City is?
Mhm.
You know they call it the Windy City because of the politicians. Drawing is hard as well.
89A Avenue.
89A Avenue she lived on Scott Road.
No, off of about 112th Street.
Oh, cool. I'm a keep it real. Any paintings of Kahu? Yes. She does have paintings of Kahu. There's one on our kitchen wall.
Got a Doxy.
And she does paintings of dogs for people too. And a mountain dog. She's done. Yeah. Chicago was called the Windies because of the politicians blow huge windbags. That's what I've heard. That's what people.
Where's that?
Did she say 112? What did you say? 112th Street?
112, 89A.
89A and 112th in North Delta. And then she graduated from North Delta back in 1977. Jesse, he lives there. He lives in North Delta.
Nice.
He's been a long time follower. A hockey player.
Right. Oh, hockey.
Her nephew is Carter Hart.
Well.
But actually, he's your cousin's son. He's your cousin's son is Carter Hart. Whatever happened to him? Is he in jail yet? Or what's going on? Joe, you're an artist too because you create tikis. Yeah, right. Well, I consider myself an artist, but Wendy says, yeah, I'm an artist too. I live on 87th and 112th. He lives on 80. It's probably your old stomping grounds. You probably are on that.
To Gibson's.
She went to Gibson's.
Devon Gardens. First.
Do you know Devon Gardens? To Devon Gardens. Guys, I'm going to show you guys the picture. I'm going to show you the, they shouldn't come in. The things totally block the address. I think they're coming in the back. It's really bizarre. Like, why? There's barking, so there's somebody coming in. I think a B&B guest is coming. Okay, we have somebody checking it. I'll show you a picture of Kahu. She did a painting. It's pretty cool. Oh, it's warm. I just want to stay out of the sun. I was so done early today, thank God, because it started getting really hot. So here's a painting of Kahu that almost looks real there. What do you think of that? How big can banana slugs get? I've seen them about 8 inches or so. I've got videos of them here. I want you to draw me like one of your French girls. Yeah, Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls. French girls are okay. Look at that. There's a painting of Kahu. What do you think of that? Looks pretty real, doesn't it? She's really good at here's some of her art. She does a lot of dragonflies. And I'll show you something she made when she was at North Delta. She made this back in the 70s. That's all clay. That whole thing is so heavy. It probably weighs about 100 and something pounds, and I actually had to bolt it into the studs. It's got a crazy bracket on it. So that's from when she was in North Delta in art class. Tree painting. I'll show you. This is some of her work. Look at this raven. Isn't that cool? She's got art everywhere. It's like a art gallery in our house, right? That's a picture of me. I had to model for that one. And then here's some more here too. There's a diptych. This is two. This is two here. Lion. And then paintings. And then these are hers. These are pretty wild, eh? Yeah, Wendy's a really good artist. And this is her art room. This is where she paints. I'll show you a really beautiful one. This one I really like. This one here. Those ended up on a tarot deck. So yeah, her paintings have made it into a tarot deck too. And then she's on a book cover. Yeah, art is fun. So that's one of her. That's a native girl. And then these are hers right here. And actually, I'll show you a picture of when I first met Wendy. Picture of us. First picture we took together in May 2012. Look at that. There's some palm trees in her old garden right there. I pulled up on my motorcycle and she showed me her garden. So that was in May 2012. I met Wendy in early January 2012, and that was May 2012. So pretty wild, eh? Our first picture. And then there's her mom and her sister a while back. And then there's Wendy's daughter. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, oh, yeah, here's some cool ones up here. Said hi right back to you, my friend. Look at that. Aren't those cool? And she made the quilts too. She was a quilt maker. She used to have a quilt shop in White Rock. That's a cool one. I like the White Raven. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? White Raven. And what else do we have here? Lots of stuff. Her dad drew those back in the day. Thanks, Ima. Her dad was an artist too. Yeah, photographs too. But I'm not a photographer. I'm more shooting. But anyway, yeah, that's some of her paintings. And like I say, there's more in the gallery. Here's one of her quilts, right? That's a quilt. She has big quilts she's made too. Yeah, we have two B&Bs. Somebody checking in right now. That's one of hers. There's another quilt she made. Oh, I'll show you. Remember I had Peeps the Robin? I had Peeps the Robin. Here's some. And then Peeps the Robin. I gotta open this door up here. There. Okay. I'm gonna shut this door. She might try to come in that way. Peeps the Robin will never be forgotten. Nope, she comes back and makes nests here. There's Peeps the Robin. You can watch our videos of Peeps the Robin on Banana JSSI. And here, these ones are pretty cool paintings. Look at the dragonflies. So these Wendy's. This is all Wendy's artwork. Eh? Like I said, pretty wild, huh? Does she ever sell? Yeah, her work is all for sale. That's how she makes a living. She's an artist. Yeah, she sells all her work. All her stuff is for sale. She sells paintings all the time. Yeah, and she shipped them all over the world too. You know what's a really cool one? See this one? This is all pieces of stuff stuck together to make that one. That's all. That's not a painting. That's stuff that's all stuck together like paper mache. She did that. That's the one in the corner. Does she? That's the one in the corner. Do you like that one? The dragonflies. And then there's the big ones too. This one here, totems, totem poles. Yeah, there's another one she did. Look at that one. And they're on cards too. All her stuff is on cards, you see? So all the paintings are on cards. Wow, hey Raz, how's it going? Yeah, I'm just showing people the artwork. She's been out in the garden painting. And Wendy's got a lot. There's some of my tikis there. Those are the ones I carved with a chainsaw. So that's my work up there. Those ones are from Maui and Oahu. And then there's some more of my tikis up there. Eucalyptus. Those are done with a chainsaw. Painted the tissue paper. Oh, that's cool. Welcome in there. As Ima, good to have you in there. Yeah, we're doing an artsy thing today. All artsy. And there's our dog. There's a picture she painted of the dog. Actually, it was in Centennial Park, and somebody did a bunch of chalk on the ground. So, do you stain your teeth? No, but one of them I did. I think that's the only one I've ever stained is that one right there. I think that one might, let's see, does it have a stain on it? I think that's the only one I've ever stained, that eucalyptus one. I did that one about 15 years ago, probably. So that one right there, that one's natural. And then, yeah, that's maple over there. Eucalyptus, maple. I think there's alder. You know, they're hardwoods, some of them. But no, some people do stain them. Some people do stain them. Like the ones we bought in Hawaii, those are definitely stained. Right? And, you know, sometimes it might make them last longer. But yeah, so you see what I mean. I live in the gallery. It's the art gallery. There's no shortage of art. We're running out of space here on the walls. Can you whittle? No. I mean, yeah, I can whittle, but not good. I'm not a good whittler, but I can whittle. I can also whistle. And it's hot when the sun comes through these windows here. It gets hot. Really hot, right? Got the fan going. That blows the hot air around. So that's a diptych. It's two paintings that makes one, right? The lions. And some of them just kind of, see, that's a diptych as well. So that one joins into that painting right there. You see? And then somebody made this on a 3D printer. Look at that. She bought it at the market. Gardening is also art. Yes, gardening is an art. Gardening definitely is an art form. So that's where I become an artist once it comes to gardening. My art is in the garden, right? And what I've created with Wendy, how much do they go for? Well, they vary in price, right? I can always ask her if you see one you like, right? But this is looking out the windows here. Every window you look out here, you see. This doesn't look much like Canada, does it? Does not look much like Canada. But I'll ask her. You know, if you see a painting you like, you can ask her because she's got really tiny ones too. They're not all big. She's got tiny little paintings, and she's got cards too. Like all of her paintings are on art cards, so you can actually get the cards. Like I'll show you. She has different size cards, like these. See that painting right there? There's the card right there. They're like greeting cards. They're like, you know, you open it up and you can. Yeah, the dragonfly is pretty cool. I think she has smaller ones, and she can also paint smaller ones if you want them. If you wanted a smaller one like that, she could paint it. So that's a native arbutus tree, and she loves dragonflies, so she paints a lot of dragonflies. There's a small dragonfly right there. That's a little baby dragonfly, right? That's a small one. So here's my hand, and you can see how big it is. Reconnect. The tall one with the dragonfly. I'll ask her how much it is. I'm guessing it's probably up there, but that is a beautiful painting. That's one of my favorites too. I'll tell you how tall it is. Okay, so I'm just about 6 foot. Okay, so I'm going to stand beside it. I'm just under 6 foot. So guess what? It's a tall painting, right? That's a tall painting, and I just dropped one here. So give you an idea how tall it is. This one just came off the wall here. You got to watch this. Okay, I got to put that back on. Painting fall, I'm going to be in big trouble. So that one doesn't have a dragonfly in it. When I took sketching, the drawing class 12th grade, I used 5x7 sheet of, oh cool, 5x7, that's pretty big too. She buys her canvas at an art store in Victoria. It's called Opus. And we go there and she buys her supplies. Dragonflies. I just want to see if she's got any more. Oh, that's got dragonflies too. Some of them she might not sell. I don't know if that one's for sale, but that's clay construction is fun too. Yeah, clay is awesome. Let me guess, probably worth 500. Oh yeah, I mean she had some paintings, thousands, right? But I'll ask her. That's a beauty right there. I like that one. This one here that's pieces of paper stuck on there. So that's what that is. That's all pieces of paper. It's not paint. It's all like paper mache, and she created that. And Tom, that is. Oh, I'll show you what else she made out of clay. So that's clay. That's all made out of clay. She made that in grade, I think 12, grade 11 or 12, a long time ago in the 70s in school. And then I'll show you a cool one here. Made out, let me put my shoes on. So I'm going to go back outside. I'll show you something cool she made out of clay. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty funky. It's this thing. This thing she made out of clay. Some sort of mythical thing. Pretty wild, eh? Look at this. That's what she made out of clay. She took a clay, looks a teapot. I think it's actually a teapot. It is a teapot. It's the funkiest teapot right there. So, yeah, she did go to art school. She went to college, art college back in the late 70s, but she is kind of self-taught because she's always drawn her whole life, right? So there's a drum she made, a native. She took a native with a native class on the mainland, and that's I think it's elk hide, and then she painted that on it. She made the drum, cedar drum, so it's a native drum, and then she painted the buffalo skull on it. Yeah, it's kind of eerie, isn't it? I don't know what it is. It's a mythical thing, but I'll show you a buffalo skull, okay? There's a buffalo skull with a bullet hole right through the middle of its head. Yeah, she's really good like that. Not just some of the paintings. Like I say, we have an art gallery, and it's full. There's another one of her quilts there. She's made a lot of quilts. Like I say, she owned a quilting store quite a long time ago in White Rock, south of Vancouver. But yeah, it keeps her happy. That's her thing. Painting makes her happy, right? So like gardening makes me happy, and talking on my two-way radio makes me happy. You know, I was talking to a guy in Arizona today, and he says it's a bit. I says, "What's the weather like there?" He says it's a bit cooler. It's 110 degrees Fahrenheit. He says, but they've had 3 weeks of 125. I go, oh my God, 3 weeks, 125. Mosaic art is great. Yeah, that's pretty cool too, Tom. Yeah. Are you good? Are you a good artist? I'm not a good artist. I can carve tikis. I carve a lot of tikis, all different ones too. And I've shipped them all over the world too. I've shipped some really big ones to North Coast. Asking how much your art is. One girl's interested in this one here with the dragonflies.
Oh, the huge one.
The huge one, which is taller than me.
Oh my god.
She's gonna give you a price.
Oh, that one's
It's gonna be
expensive.
it'll be expensive.
That one's like 2,200.
Yeah, see, it's 2,200 Canadian,
Yeah.
which is about $50 American. I'm in Flagstaff. It's in Flagstaff. Yeah, he was in northwestern Arizona. That is beautiful. I am a short on inspiration. So that one's an expensive one. It's because it's so big, right? So it's like 2,200. But
Yeah.
how about this little one right here? See this little dragonfly? How much would that be? I'm curious.
Oh, that'd be like 125.
Man, they're expensive. Come on. There we go. Okay, so she said that one's $6.50.
650.
Oh, 650. Okay.
Jeez.
Okay, so I don't have that much
It's
money.
getting big. They're bigger, that's a pretty good deal for that.
That one she just painted. You did that one yesterday.
No, I did it last week.
Oh, did you last? I lose track. She does so many freaking paintings. So that one she did last week then. That's an arbutus right? I used to do origami. Oh,
Oh, I like origami.
she did origami. She actually had some here, but it's
I have a
gone.
whole thing in the window.
You do? Oh yeah, she did origami. But anyway, so that one's going to be 650, and that one she says, well, 125. Yeah, paintings are so expensive. I don't get it. I don't get why they cost so much money when people
Hours
sell.
of that, some of them take a long time.
Keep the woman
And I'm
happy.
doing
She's
earrings
making these now too.
fringe
This is
earrings.
her latest thing. She's making earrings.
Fringe
I don't
earrings.
blame her. You can't put a price on these beautiful, unique pieces, let alone the time and materials. Well, you know what? To me, that should cost more than that because those take forever to make. She spent like a day on this thing. This is an earring right here. Like these things take forever to make.
I'm starting my second one.
And look
now.
at these beads, how tiny they are. I'd freaking go nuts. My eyes aren't that good. They're tiny little beads. So this is her latest thing. Thanks, Raz, for popping in there. Keep the women happy, happy wife, happy life, partner in crime. And yeah, look at these things. So are you selling these?
Yeah, I will be.
Don't even ask how much this cost because it took her a day to make
Well,
that.
I'm gonna put sterling silver hooks on them.
$2,000 a pair.
So they're gonna be more. So
They're not going to be more.
I haven't figured out how much because I have to get my hooks still.
Holy cow.
But they do. They take.
They are tedious. Damn
I
it.
don't know time wise.
It takes a lot. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of time. Like I can't see them selling those for cheap because it's like an all day to make.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful. It's all day to make one of those things. So there's her beads.
And then I'm gonna make some that have longer fingers.
Good thing she told me these were beads because I was going to sprinkle these on my cupcake icing.
Oh geez.
They look like you know those little cupcake sprinkles. I was going to sprinkle these on my cupcakes.
I have to go to town.
You got to go to town. Oh, they want breakfast. We have B&B guests just checking, and they want food in the morning. So, do you want me to come with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Jewelry is an awesome form of definitely sell at the Saturday. I think it'll sell.
Yeah. I won't have them. I might have a few pairs ready for this summer, but I'm aiming for the Apple Festival.
Yeah, we have an apple festival here on the island. It's big.
So-
Don't eat the beads. I once ate some bath beads, but I had too many wobbly pops. I was younger, and I came in there on the table, or they're in the bathroom, and I ate some those soapy bath beads. It was like getting my mouth washed out with soap when I was a kid. So can you imagine sprinkling these on some vanilla icing, and you bite into those, and you break your freaking teeth? Oh, fun. Yeah. So anyway, that's the beads. I think she gets them from the States. I think all these little, but look at how tiny they are. Look at that. I would not have the patience for that. I don't have patience. So, but anyway, appreciate you guys tuning in here. Raz in Minnesota. Check out Raz's channel. I'm a Keep It Real, Abstract Tom. And Raz is in Minnesota. I watch her live streams. I think I've been watching. How long have I been watching your live streams now? Maybe 2 months? Maybe 3? Yeah, don't eat the patience either. Yeah, try not to. It's like Wendy has patience. I don't have the patience she does, but I kind of like that one up there because it's paper stuck together. So that's not a painting up there, that flying pig. Oh, rock tumbling was cool too. My youngest son actually had a rock tumbler. I know what Wendy did with it. She's cleaning house a few years ago and got rid of a bunch of stuff, but we used to polish a lot of rocks. And you know what? I'll tell you something crazy. When I'm at work, there's a couple of ladies on this island that hide polished rocks around the island, and I find a lot of them. And I'm going to show you. This is just some of them. I have more in the radio room. You want to see something? I got a bowl of polished rocks, and I'll just look down sometime, and there'll be these polished rocks. So I put them in that bowl. What do you think of that? Yeah, that pig. Yeah, I like the pig, and I like this one too. That one I really like. That's beautiful because that's all stuck together. Yeah, the pig is pretty cool, but look at that one, Raz. That's not a painting. That's just pieces of paper she stuck together to create that. That's a painting. That's Hawaiian. And man, it's a warm day out here. It's a really, really warm day. The Chicago land. I'd love to learn proper Yeah, me too. Actually, my proper technique is just watching Wendy do it. I don't think I could. Yeah, I'd never be a good artist like that. Maybe if I started when I was younger, but practice makes perfect. Never say never, right? You're never too old to learn. I'm 61 now, but I'm not about to learn painting. So, but yeah, the pig is pretty cool. The flying pig. And that is, like I say, all stuck together, kind of like paper mache pieces. But I like that one too. That's pretty cool right there. In her mind, she just thinks things up, right? And then she puts them on canvas, right? Let's go out into the yard and see what she's doing. Maybe she's working on another painting. Oh, it's so hot out here. In the sun, it feels like 100 degrees because in the shade, it's over 80, right? So, but when you take temperatures, it's always from the high temperature should be taken from the shade. A false reading is always taken from the sun. Do you know that? We're missing Minnesota, Maine, North Dakota, because Wendy used to live there, Panama, old-fashioned Alberta, California, Hawaii, when Wendy was born, 1959. I have a pretty good imagination. Wendy knows that. I have an imagination, don't I, Wendy?
Yeah.
I have a good imagination. Dreams. There's her art gallery right there. What do you think? House across the street. Maybe try to, if you don't. Yeah, we don't have any houses across the street. We just have forest across the street. It's just all this around us. We don't have any houses around us. Just this house, but we got lots of trees around us. Lots of trees, and it's nice. This is our courtyard. This is our courtyard, and Wendy comes out here, and she paints because it's a little cooler. There we go. We're live again. I'm too far from the Wi-Fi. There we go. See her through the palms. Hey, hiding behind the palms. Maybe I'll find a local art class and take some paint lessons. Yeah, you should. I now live in Minnesota, though. Oh, you're from North Dakota. Willingston. Hey, Wendy. I got to figure out what part of North Dakota. She tells me and I always forget. Peace Garden State. Pretty cool place, eh? Actually bought that on Maui. I bought that license plate on Maui in Kihei. And this one I found at the garbage dump. We get a lot of California. I don't know where we got that. That's one of Wendy's plates. And then that's an old Hawaii one, 1959. British Columbia, 1959. British Columbia, 1952. Old plates. And there's the newer. That's what our plates look like now. They've had the same plates here since 1986. Ontario. I'm going to find out. Maybe it'd be good to take an art class. You'd probably really like it, and you'd meet lots of people there too, other artists, and you pick up some good tips, right? Oh man, it's hot. I got to find out. What part of North Dakota do you live in? She lived in Grand Forks. I know, she lived in Grand Forks. So she's going to get ready, and then we're going to go to the store and get some stuff for the B&B, because some B&B guests that check in, they want breakfast. Not all of them, but they got to pay extra for breakfast. So this is Wendy's kitchen view. Kind of looks like a painting, doesn't it? So that's my art. That's the type of art I like best right there. Here's gardens. And you got a little bit of an ocean breeze blowing here. And we are on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. See you soon, Raz. I'll see you tonight. Check out Raz's channel, Adventures with Raz in Minnesota. She's a great gal, and she has a good live stream. She's got lots of people in there. So she's always live. I think she's live in the morning, and I think you're live in the nighttime. So 2 live streams a day mostly, right? So check her channel out. Thanks, Ima. Ima, keep it real. Yeah, this is a very small part of the garden. Our garden is freaking massive. You're only seeing a very, very tiny bit of this garden. This garden stretches about 330 feet across the front, and it's all different levels. So, but you can check out more videos of the garden on Banana JSSI. My YouTube channel is Banana JSSI, so meaning Banana Joe, Salt Spring Island. And you can see I shoot videos every day on there. I upload videos every single day to Banana JSSI. I think that channel has about 25,000 videos now. I've been uploading on that one for over 15 years, and then I had a channel before that that I started in 2008. So I uploaded on that one for 2 years until early July 4th, 2010, and then I started Banana JSSI, right? So, but yeah, check it out. And I also have Jungle Josie Video Gates, my radio channel there, Banana J. So Banana JSSI. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yep, you got it. So, because here I'm known as Banana Joe. I'll show you my card. Everybody on this island knows me as Banana Joe, right? So there's the card right there. Banana Joe, plant a palm, you can't grow wrong. And there it is, Banana JSSI. That's my card. That's our accommodations gallery 59, right? So yeah, check it out. You'll like it. If you like gardening, BJ616, that was the old one. Yeah, BJ616. And I also have Jungle Joe C Video Gates. And my Video Gate channel is my radio, because I talk. That's one of my hobbies, right? That's one of my hobbies. There's the Radio Shack there. There's one of my antennas, and I made some really nice contacts today. So California, Idaho, which is pretty rare, and Arizona. How big are your banana trees? Oh, banana plants? Well, I've moved them so many times. The biggest they were 17 feet, and right now they're probably about maybe 3 feet, something like that. They're getting settled in. I have to water them more, but they're about 3 feet. I'll have to do a video. I'll do an update on them for you on Banana JSSI. But yeah, it's the soil and root competition, unfortunately, here. They used to be down off the back of the house, or I've had them all over the garden. I've had them down there, and they were massive. Well, you can see videos of them. Figs are doing really good. Fig trees. Got to get these figs before the raccoons get them. Hey, figs. See lots. There we go. We're live again. This thing is so sharp. It's all points on the end of it. That palm tree. Okay, Wendy's making a list and checking it twice.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll make sure to do a video of the bananas.
It's Tuesday, right, Joe?
Wednesday.
Oh, good.
Okay, so guys, I'm going to back out of here. I got to get going to town with Wendy. We're going to do a little shopping. And thanks for...
Support a local artist.
Yeah, thanks, Abstract Tom. And I will do an update on the banana plants for you. So cheers to you guys. Thanks, Ima. Keep it real. Raz. And Jesse was in there too from North Delta. And have a great day. And I'll try to do a live stream tomorrow as well. Okay, when I get home from my job. I do the gardening tomorrow. I'm home. I'm off early. I start at 4:40 in the morning and I'm done at 10:40. So take care, my friends, and have a great day. And we'll talk to you soon. Cheers to you from the Gulf Islands, North Pacific.